Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. Yes, you read that right. Today's daily candle is going to decide where the price of Bitcoin is going to be heading here in the November month, because if we look at this here in a monthly time frame today in a bigger scale, if the price of Bitcoin is going to close this daily candle above this previous high that is lying around 59,000 range, guys, it is going to make the highest monthly candle close for Bitcoin, and that will also indicate the November month could be extremely bullish for Bitcoin, because in that case we will be monitoring this price action a bit differently, because according to this Fibonacci extension line here in a monthly time frame for Bitcoin, 100% Fibonacci extension line is where we are going to be focusing here in a bigger time frame for this November and December month, which is lying around 89,000 price area. And in the shorter term, in the short term, we know the 0.618 along with this 0.786 is going to be our price target for this November month. The 0.618 is lying around 66,000 price area, and the 0.786 is around 76,000 price area. So if the price of Bitcoin manages to find support above this 59 to 60,000 range, the November month is going to be extremely bullish for Bitcoin. And we are also aware, if we do see any sort of a shakeout on our way in a weekly time frame, the previous high structure you can see, which is lying around 58 to 59,000, is going to be extremely strong support for Bitcoin here in the immediate short term. So that's why, as you can see here in a weekly candle, the buyers and seller both are fighting and holding this price around this 60,000 range. And now guys, if you look at this here in a daily time frame, we are aware about this scenario. We have talked plenty of time in my videos, but if you look at this price structure, you can see exactly like what we talked on my previous video is also playing out with Bitcoin price action, because we were aware around this price range of 62 to 63,000 there are going to be resistance. And you can see here exactly when we came there, we got a rejection, and also price seeing more of a consolidation, because according to this price action, you can see we are also expecting some sort of a consolidation and also even a price pullback around this 58 to 59,000 range and continue this rally here to the upper direction, because breaking the upper line area of this descending channel or even this pull flag, just like from past Bitcoin price action, you can see we could be starting a new trend here to the upper direction. So we are aware in daily time frame, if we do see any sort of a shakeout around this 58 to 59,000, we have extremely strong support for Bitcoin. But what we want in a monthly is this candle to close anyhow above this 59,000 price area. And if you also look at this here in a bit different way, guys, let me show you this very interesting chart. So guys, now if we look at this price action of Bitcoin using these moving averages, MACD, RSI and T3CCI indicator, we can see very clearly the indicators here to the downside are showing a clear sign of weakness, because if you look at this MACD, it's a bearish MACD cross. RSI line is over 50 level, which is still a good sign. T3CCI already in a negative territory. So that's why we are also seeing some sort of a range bound type of scenario here in price action of Bitcoin, because the indicators are clearly showing some sort of a weakness in a daily time frame. But we are also aware, if we do see any sort of a price retracement, this green line, which is the 20 exponential moving average, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, you can see could be acting as a strong line of support in case we see any sort of a price retracement around this 58 to 59,000 price area. But for us, the most important thing is to close the daily above 59,000, because if we do that, if the price of Bitcoin does closes above this 59,000, then we are also going to make the highest monthly close for Bitcoin, which is going to be extremely bullish for Bitcoin. So guys, now what I'm actually going to do is add leading indicator, which is our CPR indicator, the pivotal points, because according to the CPR indicator, since today is 31st of October, tomorrow we are going to see a new CPR line being placed for us. And we also want to find out where this CPR line is going to appear, because if we look at this price action carefully, guys, this was the highest price for this October month, which was around 66,900, let's say around 67,000. The lowest for this month was somewhere around 43,200 area. And if the candle closes above this 60,000 range, we can do calculation. So we said the highest was somewhere around 67,000. The lowest was somewhere around 43,200 area. For this month, I'm talking about October month, And if the price of Bitcoin closes somewhere around 60,000 range, guys, in this way, divided by 3, we know the CPI line, the central CPI line is going to lie somewhere around 56,700 price area. That will also indicate, right, around this area, that will also indicate the next month CPI is going to be an ascending CPI, which is very, very bullish scenario. Why? Because you can see here, guys, in an uptrend like this, right, the price always finds support at the CPI line, because the CPI line usually makes an ascending CPI, and as long as the price continues, the CPI line also starts appearing as an ascending CPI and act as a support, because you can see with each and every price consolidation, the CPI line was an extremely strong line of support. And in a downtrend like this, you can see the CPI line was not actually acting as a support, but it was acting as a resistance. You can see again the CPI line acted as a resistance here as well. But in our case now, you can see we are starting to appear this higher highs CPI line. I mean this ascending CPI line. So if the monthly CPI for November month is going to be somewhere around this 58, 57, 60,000 range, that will trigger, right, another bullish scenario for Bitcoin, because this will also form a ascending CPI, and any sort of a pullback, this ascending CPI is going to be extremely strong support, and the trend here could continue here to the upward direction. And tomorrow, guys, we are also going to talk about exact price target for November month, so please do not miss tomorrow's video. And now in a shorter time frame, if you look at this price action, let me also show you this one scenario. And also, guys, let me make you aware, we have around $4,700 bonus available for our community members from BYBIT and Phemex. If you like to trade Bitcoin, then feel free to use this BYBIT raffling, which is giving around $3,500 bonus to our community member. And if you like to trade altcoin, then you can use this Phemex raffling, which is giving around $1,200 bonus. So this is a great opportunity. Try grabbing it. So now let's switch into other chart. So guys, now in a 4-hour time frame, if you monitor the price movement of Bitcoin, you can see falling wedge is a bullish scenario, even though right now we are seeing some sort of a weakness in price action of Bitcoin, because we are aware if the price of Bitcoin could find a proper support above this previous temporary resistance line, just like here from past Bitcoin price action, you can see once we broke out of this upper line area, flipped the resistance into support, then we started this new rally here to the upward direction, as you can see. So that's why if the price here in the medium short term could find support above this upper line area of this falling wedge, since which we have already broken, right, then we could be also starting this new move here to the upward direction, because we are aware for the medium short term, this 63,000 is going to be our upward price target. And if you also close the daily above the 63,000, then this is going to be extremely bullish for Bitcoin, because it will indicate that we are entering 70 to 80,000 price range very, very soon. And in case of any sort of a pullback, as I've already said you, this upper line is going to be a strong line of support, along with the 58,000 price target that I showed you with different example. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.